Hey guys, welcome to the video. Simon the Watch Guy here. In my last video I talked about rebuying for the third time the GW B5600, which is the solar powered G-Shock. It's a negative display and I was talking about modding it to a positive display, which I've done in the past. The problem is, guys, I have bid on this watch on eBay several times. I just keep getting outbid. People are paying over the odds for this watch because it just seems to be becoming a little bit more rare. And when I go onto Amazon, I placed an order and then it was out of stock. So I decided, hey, I've already bought this watch twice in the past. I've tried several times for a third rebuy. I just can't seem to do it right now. So anyway, it got me looking at previous watches I've owned, because I think sometimes some of the best watches are the ones we've got or the ones we've had and we just didn't realise until they've gone. I kind of changed my mind a little bit since the last video. I said to you guys that it has to be solar powered, it has to be atomic and a user replaceable battery. I've kind of altered my mind a little bit. I still want solar, and so this is what I did. I went back to my previous videos and I looked at the BN0217-02E. Gosh, that's a mouthful. In other words, that's the ProMaster Tough. I have owned this watch twice. I owned the stainless steel version and I also owned the black version with the Cordura strap. I've gone ahead and reordered because I sold it. I actually, if anyone remembers, I sold it to a family member. I got in touch with that family member and said, hey, would you sell this watch back to me if it's something you don't use? And I was told no, they would never sell it. They love that watch. And so I went onto the Citizen website and it said the ProMaster Tough is now discontinued. I found a retailer that had one left in stock, so I've purchased it in black on the Cordura strap. Now let me give you guys a quick rundown of why this watch kind of makes sense to me. So it's got the E168 movement. It's an eco-drive, solar-powered movement. The battery said to last from between 20 to 40 years. When that battery does eventually die, it does have the monocoque case, so you can't really take the battery out yourself. You'd have to send it in for a service, unless you are knowledgeable enough to take the movement out through the front, which I'm not, so I would have to send it in for a service. It's got a screw-down crown, again, that monocoque construction, that monoblock case, so it's super tough. It does have a coating, actually, of Duratect, so it's supposed to be 5 times harder than stainless steel. Now, if you remember, Town Watches, or J-City Reviews, as it used to be called, actually scratched the ProMaster Tough, and it can take a real good beating, and it's got a lot of scratch resistance. So it's a very, it's not called the ProMaster Tough for no reason. Lugs are a nice 22mm on this particular watch, and it has anti-reflective sapphire glass, which is a big plus. If you were to just shove the watch in a box, that rhymes, if you were to put the watch away for 6 months, you would be okay. It's got a 6-month power reserve, 180 days power reserve, if it doesn't receive any light at all. Diameter, 42mm, which I think is a sweet spot. Any more on me, it starts to look silly, but 42, I can get away with a 42. 99 grams in weight, so it's not ridiculous either. And what else is there to be said about it, guys? I think it's quite a low profile watch. I think it was about a 10.5mm. So it really, there's nothing really negative I can say about it. I just hope that the version I have, it hits the second hand, hits all the markers all around the face of the watch. That'll be disappointing if it doesn't. But hey, I think this one might be okay. It doesn't have atomic time, but when you actually think about atomic time, unless you're in the US and certain parts of the US, because some parts it doesn't actually hit, US, UK, Japan, China, and some of Europe, Germany to be specific, unless you are in certain pockets in the world, that atomic time isn't going to be of use to you anyway. Now, yes, me in the UK, it would be of use to me. And I love atomic time. I love perpetual calendars. But it's not the end of the world that it doesn't have it. It does have that screw down crown, that 200 metre water resistance. It's got so much going for it. And now it's discontinued. I really think that maybe that could be the watch for me. I did love it. The only reason I really sold it was to fund more watches for the channel. But I didn't sell it because I didn't like it. Far from it. So it's due to arrive in the next day or two. Let me see how I go with it. I'm going to now sell the Apple Watch and the Bulova Curve. That leaves me with just about 2 watches, 3 counting this one in the collection. The W217H, the Citizen Automatic, the NY0040, and of course the ProMaster Tough with the Cordura strap. So stay tuned. I will bring you that watch soon, and hopefully that is the watch I can just say, hey, this is my everyday wear, and I'm kind of out of the watch game. So let me know your thoughts, questions, anything else in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and of course guys, I will see you in the next one when I have the ProMaster Tough. And really interested to hear your thoughts on this one. Now it's discontinued, does that maybe change your mind? Does that make you want one? Do you not care? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, I will see you in the next one.